Hey, it's ad time!
You know what, man? Not right now. Okay? Go with your ad time. Get out of here. Shut up about the ads. Hello, everybody. How's it going? How we doing tonight? Or are we this evening? Like it always warns me after the ads have happened because like I've been in the like it's queued up in the browser source. I don't know. I have to figure out how that works. How's it going? How's it going? Just woke up. Rare 8 hours sleep. We love to hear it. We love to hear that, Elguna. Rare. It is rare. I can't remember the last time I slept. Well, actually, no. That were this weekend, I did get a rare 8 hour sleep too. I was gonna say it's been a while, but I did get one. I did get one in. So, yeah, 8 hour beauty sleep. I'm not sure how necessary it is to
Let's
sleep.
play Gun online and go fishy.
We go fishy. Thank you. Thank you for that. Yes, we're going to go fishing today. In fact, I'm actually standing at a place that I want to fish. There's not going to be much to this stream. We're just fishing. We're just getting to it. And we're going to just chit chat while I fish. So to explain, okay. Yeah, we'll be doing a bunch of this. Music should kick in. Is there music here? Maybe only during the day, right? So, yeah, it might not be needed, but I think everybody should try and get as much sleep as possible. You know, my thing about sleep is that I like doing it. So, I've played Final Fantasy XIV for many years. In fact, I'm sure I've mentioned it a few times already. This is my character. That's me. Ever the fashionista. I'm a very decorated fisher. As you can see, I have the Master Caster title. And what I was trying to show you is I've been making my way towards completing an achievement in this game. So there's this one right here called I Caught That. You see this? I caught that. So catch and record the discovery of 1,460 unique fish. Now, truth be told, there are over 1,700 fish in the game. So you only need to catch like 75% of them. And you get this lovely title of the irresistible lure, which I'm kind of hunting. Not specifically, but, you know, we're going there. I'm going to get some other things along the way. Like I'd like to get these Grandmaster Caster, Lady of Far Waters. Like they're just other things that I'm working on and that will complete over time. So currently in Final Fantasy XIV, I've caught about 1,200 varieties of fish. Very exciting stuff, I know. But the real way you get at it is you just chip away at it, right? So I figured, why not do some of that on stream? It's pretty zen. It's pretty chill. While there's no music, I'm going to probably play some of my generic... we got some stuff we can listen to. Oh, we could listen to like some city pop or something. Let's do that. Just for now. And I'll turn it down some. Be nice and soft. Maybe something chiller? Can we get a... No. Can I get like... Hold on. Let me try like some retro game stuff. I should have thought about this before I started. Yeah, we're just going to listen to like random old video game music for now. Can I get something like chill? Can I get like chill? Maybe we need like chill music. Maybe we should listen to some like video games and chill. Lo-fi gaming. Where's my mix at? I think we got this one. This one works. We'll listen to this. Yeah, we're just going to chill out. There will eventually be in-game music, and I love Final Fantasy's music, so we'll listen to some of that too as it comes up. So right now what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to catch something called a gigant octopus. So it's like a gigant octopus or something. And in order to catch that, I need to basically catch a small fish, have a medium fish eat it, and then from that, I need the medium fish to be eaten by a giant octopus. It's all very exciting. I think if I do this, we'll have a better shot at it. Yeah, we're going to catch Ultros. I mean, Ultros is in this game, you know. He's actually a boss fight. I could go do it right now and show you. Maybe when we catch a lull in this. But yes, I am in the game, as you can see here. A cat girl in every world. I really don't need these corals, so we're gonna not catch those anymore. I'm looking for something called a harbor herring. Yeah, indeed. Exciting in every reality. Except this one. You know, could one of these billionaires get on it? Like, I know that there's one that's like sending women to space, and there's another one that wants you to use AI for everything and has shitty cars. Could one of them get on cat girls? Could one of them just like get targeted on cat girls and making cat girls real? Could we convince one of them that like that's the future of humanity or something? You know what I mean? Like, we need to just really get one of them deep into conspiracy theory. Like, have you heard of the conspiracy theory around AI? I can't remember the name of this, this particular conspiracy, but there's a conspiracy that in broad strokes, you can't hear in-game sound. Why is there no in-game sound? It was shown on my preview. Here, I'm going to try this. Anyway, this here is the mooch, so let's see if I get it. So there's this conspiracy theory around AI, right? And it's something that it's like a cult a bunch of tech bros have mind broken themselves into. And basically
Heavy fish.
Oh, what's up, Anna? How's it going? Oh, this might be it. Hold up. Is this my octopus? Let's see. Hold up. Look at that. It's just that easy. We catch it basically right away. No, it's quiet. So the game's quiet. I mean, I'm not really doing anything, you know. I'm loud. Okay, I'll make myself quieter. Game is quiet. You know, there's really not much going on in the game, though. I can make the music quieter, too, like so. Ruining my immersion. What are you talking about ruining your immersion? I can't make the game any louder. I'm fishing. Here, I can turn up ambience. We won't turn up system sounds. We'll turn up voice. We'll turn up sound effects. Here. You can have it all. Just keep casting here. Out of habit. Yeah, so we caught an octopus. That was one of the fish that I wanted to catch. Oh, what's up, Airgaith? Yeah, we fishing. Like, see, I'm about to catch it again, even though I don't need to. I'm just going to do it in principle. Oh, this is my minion, by the way. This special guy. There's so much going on in his brain, you can tell. I got interrupted, though. So there's this conspiracy theory that tech bros have where basically they theorize that there will be a future all-knowing benevolent AI god that will know whether or not you and your ancestral line assisted in the creation of itself. And if you did, you'll be allowed into its kingdom. And if you didn't, then it will do all it can to banish you as an AI enemy. No, I'm not joking. Some of them actually believe this. It's definitely like a modern religion. It's definitely somebody trolling AI bros into religion, basically. I'm gonna go to the next fish, which is no, I haven't completed 7.0. I literally haven't looked. I could do that on stream too. Yeah, let me pause my music. Yeah, I don't think I want to talk to Wuklomat. I don't really care. So, okay, there's this whole thing about the latest expansion, Dawn Trail. And I haven't gotten into it, right? I don't think I will, but I find it quite boring. I want to go to the next zone here. I think I want to go to Outer? No, I want to go to Eastern? Oh, where am I going? Am I going over here? Going over here? Nobody sees what I'm doing right now, okay? Shh. Yeah, I gotta go across the way. I have to take the ferry. It's been years since I've done this. Hold up. Can I fly here? I can fly here. Never mind. I forgot we can fly here now. Can I fly across, though? I don't think I can. I have to take the ferry? Can I fly across? I can fly across. You can't interact with any of this. Can you? You can dive here now? Yo, that's sick. There's no spear fishing here, right? It's just underwater? Okay. Have you tried playing? Tried playing what? Final Fantasy 14 online? I'm playing it right now. Oh, don't join me in your fate. I'm not interested. I'm not buying any of it. I think I'm gonna fish here anyway. My game looks like really high quality. Is that a bad thing? I'm not really sure what you're getting at. So I want to use spinnerbait to try and catch a common sculpin. And then I think we mooch from that, I think? Let's see. Let's see if this is the place. Spinnerbait, spinnerbait. Did I win that Byakko mount myself? Yeah. I don't think you got that one for me. I think maybe we did it as a group. Remember, we were farming for our buddies? Bro, IDK. I don't know, bro. I won. This is all I do. I just catch fish. Data on Oakwood. Is this where I want to be? Oakwood? Yeah. It was so ass. You don't like the Byakko fight? It's not my favorite. I mean, look, I still haven't done Dawn Trail. I haven't finished it. I got bored. So, to explain to anybody who doesn't know, basically this game has been around for like 15 years at this point, and I've been playing since the beginning. And there was a whole plot arc across like 5 expansions that resolved in Endwalker. It was a beautiful ending. There was an ending. It occurred. I don't need any more. But then the story just keeps going. That's my problem with Dawn Trail, is it feels like I'm dragging something out instead of letting it end. You know what I mean? It's like almost torturous. Oh, this is the fish we need to mooch, so let's try mooching. You like things we're going 7.2? I mean, I can understand that. I really do. I don't even begrudge you that. Right? Like, you're entitled to like the way things are going. But there's this thing I encounter a lot in games, movies, books, whatever. And that thing is just that there's like an effort quotient. There's like a minimum amount. Hey, look, we caught it. That's another one down. That's 2 this stream. I should have a counter. But like there's this like, you know, you need the inertia to get over the hill of whatever dumb shit is in your way before you get to the good stuff, you know? And I just don't have that with this story anymore. The inertia, the whole momentum of the game for me was like, I need to go get honeyworms. Hold on. Where do I get honeyworms? Where do I go get honeyworms? I need to Google it. Why don't I have... Maybe I should just go to a market board. I'm just going to go to a market board. I'll just go buy honeyworms. What? I need honeyworms. I need honeyworms. I have a list of fish that I need to catch, but I'm just going to go buy honeyworms. Oh, here's my house. We can look at this. Hold up. This will be fun. This is my house. I made this. I built and designed this. Let me just show it to you from the outside. I'm gonna switch to... Let me switch to Dancer. Show off my cute character. Yeah. Look at this. Old Gridania. Okay, I'll go to Old Gridania in a second. So this is my house. It's a restaurant. I have prime real estate. I've had this house for, as long as I've had my IRL house. I just realized that. Hold on, let me look at the placard and confirm that. Newly renovated. So I don't have when I originally bought it on there. I have the latest renovation. So I gotta go hopefully clearing. All right, good luck, good luck. So this is my restaurant house. It's beachfront property. I can see the ocean from my front door. Right. Beautiful. I get direct view. But I made a little restaurant. And this path, I made this dirt path and all the outdoor stuff here. And you go in. And I set it up like a chain restaurant. Like a 2-floor Red Robin. There's some bathrooms here. Yeah, his and hers bathrooms. Or you know what? They're not placarded. They're gender neutral bathrooms. Let's just go with that. And then we got you know, the check-in, check-out here. We got a downstairs with all the booths. Literally booths. And a little kitchen area here with some cooks doing kitchen stuff. Got aprons hanging. Look, got all the shelves stocked and shit. I spent days, weeks probably building all this shit. And it's not even like super impressive, like in the grand scheme of things. There are people who do crazy shit with their house, but I'm a little proud of it. I think it came out pretty nicely. I get a lot of comments on it. There's like a guest book out front. Yeah, I know you've co-opted as much grow space as you can from every house. There's a garden outside too. Yeah, that's just my simple little small house. I don't really do anything in there. There's this guest book out front where people have left all sorts of comments over the years. What's the oldest comment I have? My oldest comment is from 2018. So, almost, we're coming up on like 7 years, at least, of this. Honeyworm. I know Zelda told me where they are, I just don't care to go looking for them. We're just gonna buy honeyworms. Second time this guy joined was like, can you off-tank? Well, can you off-tank? Oh, it looks like I have some honeyworms too. Honeyworms, of course I do. Yeah. I search. I just right click on it and search for item. That's what I did. And now I have all the honeyworms I need. And we're gonna go catch a Woots knifefish. Woots knifefish in northern Fanaland. Okay, yeah. Woots knifefish. Knifefish. Woots knifefish. Woots. Okay. Why is it called a Woots knifefish? I guess when you're naming 1,700 fish, you start getting a little eccentric with it, right? Mount up. Look at the aura this mount has. Do you understand right now? You just ride, or you don't even flinch when he starts moving. You're just like, you're just aura farming. Aura farming is my favorite new millennium or Zoomer concept, Gen Alpha concept. We're gonna fish from here because that's also aura farming. I can't use that action. Is this not where I'm supposed to? Oh, it is. Okay. We can sit while fishing, and you should, because fishing is a cozy activity where you relax. You get pinged every time that fade is up because once per week can help people get it. Yeah. This one, the Go-Go Gorgamera. Yeah. Okay, so for this one, we need to catch a goldfish. That's the goal right now, is catch a goldfish. How do you catch a goldfish? Well, you need to catch a silverfish first. No, I'm not joking. There's the goldfish. Okay, we're gonna mooch. We're locked in. Look at the focus. Locked in. Even this guy's locked in. Where am I even fishing from? Does anyone here know? Can you see where I'm, like, what I'm even casting into? Wow, there's the Woots knifefish. That was super easy. We're gonna go catch a pox pike next. Down in the Wrath of Frost. I am trying to get every fish in the game, yes. Oh my god, the elephant. So I'm kind of catching like the low-hanging fruit as far as fish go. I'm trying to go for the things that are easily available at. So right now I am at... let's see. I have it watch listed. I am at 1,227 out of 1,460 for the achievement. There are actually 1,700 something fish in the game though. So you have a little bit of leeway. Ultimately, I would like to catch every fish in the game someday. Whether or not that's going to be possible, I don't know. And also do keep in mind I am working strictly with the 6.0 and earlier fish right now. I don't have access to the 7.0 fish. Yeah, I'm riding elephants. Report me to PETA. Report me to everybody. I can even make it stomp. Charity services for terminally ill children. Jesus. How dare I? This elephant takes like 6 weeks to get, by the way. You have to do a bunch of rep grind shit. So show spaceship eggs? What? What are you talking about? Show spaceship eggs. You want me to show off my mounts? Like, what, you want to see the egg mount? Here, look. It's Easter. No. Spaceship eggs. Mount. Oh, you want to see Omega. Yeah, I can do that. No, this one's wildly unsafe. So watch what happens when you take off. Okay? Pay close attention. Where did I go? Here, let's see it again. Just gone. There definitely doesn't seem to be room in there. He has eggs. I mean... So you say. Anyway, we're here to catch something, and that is a pox pike, which should just be a silverfish mooch again. Actually, hold up. Let me call that one back. We're gonna do it the right way. So if I use this move first called Patience, it makes the fish I catch cost points to catch, but it makes them high quality so that it kind of guarantees this pathway. There's the silverfish, which we then mooch with. So mooching is like you caught a small fish, and instead of taking it off your hook, you just recast it with it on the hook and try to catch a bigger fish with the small fish. And that's what I'm doing twice in a row here. So I go silverfish, goldfish. Yeah, okay. Bye-bye. And then, what do we get? Should we get it? I think we get... We're either going to get an assassin beta, or I think we're going to get the pox pike here. Let's see. Let's see. I think this is the pox pike. I might be wrong. Nope, nope. It's an assassin beta. I think we just start over then, right? Yeah, we just start over. I have to catch the specific sequence of fish. I can't just, like, keep casting. I have to catch silverfish, goldfish, and then poxpike. Alright, see you later, Arragath. Thanks for stopping by. Enjoy the lurk. Yeah, I'm just gonna be catching fish. I don't know. It's kind of a fish catching type of Monday. Very exciting stuff, right? Assassin beta again. Assassin. I just don't know what else I can catch with this. I think it just mooches into itself, is the thing. I think it's a trap. So fishing in this game is obtuse to even begin to describe it. It's obtuse. It is absolutely silly. Some of the things that you have to keep in mind are like time of day, weather. Some fish respond better to some baits than others, but then sometimes bait doesn't exclude certain fish from reacting, so you're kind of beholden to a bunch of RNG. And that's what you're experiencing here. So the very first two fish that I caught, where it was one and done, easy, in and out, quick adventure, that is abnormal. Most of the time for these, you're going to see me struggling to just even have a shot at catching something at this point. Most of the fish that I have left are, to put it nicely, they're assholes. There's really no two ways about it. There are just a lot of really highly weather-dependent, condition-dependent fish left, and I'm kind of going through some of the easier ones right now. Yeah, I know, D-colon. Look at it roll off my head. There are some notoriously bad fish in this game, too. There are some fish that take weeks in order for you to have another shot at them. Yeah, I need a hat. Get a hat. I should put it on my laying down drawing over there that's covering my chat. Which I'm mostly doing for TOS, like just in case somebody does say something, but also like, you know, I feel the same way about that as I do about like streaming in a voice chat full of people. Like nobody has to be on stream, so the people I happen to walk by or party with, I don't want their chats to be showing. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly what I'm saying. But like if I were to hop in a dungeon right now, like I would, if I were playing this game offline and I found out that somebody was streaming like our dungeon, I might be a little bit irritated actually. Content brain. Let's see here. I think we're just gonna refresh this and start over. I mean, I've seen like raid groups crashing out, get posted on like Reddit and stuff where like people don't know that they're being recorded and they're actually getting legitimately like frustrated and upset with a fight and trying to, you know, discuss it as gamers do. And then, you know, the court of Twitter or the court of Reddit will try them for the crime of giving a shit, you know. They're crashing out. They're crashing out. Yeah. I'm pretty much like retiree warrior of light now. That's my story. Dawn Trail is whatever the fuck. They try and be like, oh, your story continues and there's a new adventure unfolding or whatever. And I'm like, dude, if I were the canonical warrior of light and I just saved the world, the universe, and every reality beyond it, I'm going fishing. Fuck you. I'm done. I'm going fishing. What else can I possibly do for you people? Leave me alone. Right? Like, this is my canonical continuation to the story. Come on, give it to me. Give me the pox spike. Yeah, there it is. It's a long-titled anime about me leaving the hero's party and returning it. That's literally a show, though, you know. It's actually a decent anime, too. It's about a guy who, like, leaves the big hero's party, goes to the countryside, opens an apothecary shop. And then, like, the hot thief girl from his party just shows up one day and is like, hey, you want to shack up? And he's like, nah. And then she's like, well, I'm going to do it anyway. And then that's the whole plot of the show, is just they kind of chill out and enrich their local village with their expertise and enjoy life. It's like absolute wish fulfillment for 30-plus-year-olds. It's completely ridiculous. Yeah, of course it is. All right, next is bowfin. We're going to go catch a bowfin. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Give me some of that. Look at this fucking, like, going and getting embroiled in some throne fight for some random country in the corner of the planet. I don't care. Like, I don't care. I don't care, Dawn Trail. I don't care about Book Lamont. She's fine, I guess. I just don't care. We're at some sort of logging camp, it looks like. Alright. This one should be pretty easy, I think, right? Nope, it's another chain mooch. I'm just gonna shut my fucking mouth and not say, oh, this fish should be easy. It's not. It's never gonna be anymore. I caught all the easy ones. Bait failed. I wasn't even participating. Leave me alone. You like my glowing fishing rod? Does it stand out enough? Okay, so we need a silverfish, a goldfish. Are you seeing a pattern? Are you seeing a pattern with these, so this is all 1.0 stuff that I'm still catching. I'm trying to wrap up the very first expansion of fishing, 2.0. Sorry, 2.0. So these are all going to be pretty much the same kind of deal, I think. Because I put off all these triple mooch fish, for way too long. They're not even particularly difficult, it's just annoying, right? I just have to sit here and be like, okay, I didn't get the oh, here it is. Silverfish. Also, silverfish is a terrible name for a fish. I don't care if it is silver, I hate those bugs. This is good. This is a good sign, I think. Right? Is goldfish a 2? No, no. This is going to be an assassin beta, I think. Son of a bitch. It exploded to dust and permanently stained. That's exactly it. What's up, Tetsaro? How's it going? It's been a while. How you doing? Tetsaro, our old neighbor for many years in Ward 1. Excalibur, in the mist. Doing great, doing great. It's been a bit. Just fishing. I'm on a journey to catch pretty much every fish in the game. I'm at like 1,200 in right now, almost 1,300. Just relaxing. I was just saying my Warrior of Light, this is my Dawn Trail. I retire and go to the fishing mines. Yeah, we're just chilling tonight. Thanks for stopping by. I remember, we used to see you all the time crafting out front of the house. Yeah, I have nothing but patience for this. I got no patience for anything else right now. I haven't done Dawn Trail yet. Is what I was just explaining to everybody, is I'm probably like 1/3 of the way into Dawn Trail, and I just kind of ran out of steam. I just didn't care anymore. I decided I was gonna go fishing. And here I am 1,000 fish later. I'm working on all the fishing titles too. I'm gonna get World Class Troller from Ocean Fishing. In fact, if that comes up... Is it on the odd hours right now? Let's try this. Yeah, I mean, what else could it be but a bit meh, you know? I was just saying, like, it feels like it's continuing just for the sake of continuing, right? Like, they have to continue. It's a bajillion-dollar company, and they can't stop making the game that sells all the copies that makes the company money, you know? Like, okay. Assassin beta, it's not the type. This is Forever Game. Yeah, it's Forever Game. It's just like Destiny or whatever. You know? They have to keep iterating. So the story isn't ever allowed to come into a so I will say, so and this is part of my problem, is the story did actually come to an extremely solid conclusion. Like, there's deft writing, there's really good storytelling, and then there's like, you did it. You perfectly concluded every single plot thread. I'm left wanting nothing. You even gave me fan service on top of it. And I'm good. I'm good. And then they're like, well, but, what if it didn't end? Yeah, let me make sure my iPhone isn't dying here. I think we're still good. I think we'll last. Yeah, Endwalker was the big culmination. The big finale. And I loved it. I loved everything about Shadowbringers and Endwalker. Both excellent stories. Far and above pretty much anything else with Final Fantasy in the title, right? Like, I can't think of another Final Fantasy story that I like more. 10 comes close. 7 is okay. 8, 9 maybe, right? 6 is good, but it's I don't really think it has the same cohesion. Is this high quality? No. Nope. I don't have Mooch 2. I'm out of Mooch 2s. I'm curious about something. I might go ocean fishing. So let's go check Limsa real quick. I can't remember if, I think with daylight savings time, the boat comes on the odd hours, and if it does, we're gonna go boat fishing real quick because I need to get points for that too. If we go to the Arcanist Guild. I'm gonna pause my lo-fi gaming music while we're in town listening to bagpipes. Is he over here? It is time. Yeah, we're gonna go ocean fishing real quick. Let's go have fun with this. We'll just chill for a second here. Yeah, I mean, so, like, it's hard for me to give the game too much shit. It's still the same game it's always been, right? The same content keeps coming out. Yeah, we haven't been to Mare Citia, and we don't know what Gaius is up to. I agree. I don't think that those were things that I'm left wanting on, but if they wanted to explore that, that's fine. What I really didn't like about the current story is that, I don't know, the premise of it, the base premise of it, is just like it feels like it's a really insignificant thing in the world of the game. Like, it feels like a detour. It feels like filler, and I can't help but shake the feeling that it's filler, even as I play it. And right now I'm just queued for the boat, by the way, so we're just chilling. We're just kind of chilling. You know, how far along am I? So, I've gotten through the fight with the king. You know, that's that 1v1 instance where you fight her dad. What else have I done? Let's see, Duty Finder. I can't even remember where I left off. So I've done Sky Deep Sea Note, so I'm up to level 95. I'm about halfway through by level. Like, that's the best bellwether I can give you. It's been months since I last bothered. Why is my cat girl so cute, guys? Jesus. Yeah, not Texas land. That is a good descriptor of where I currently am, yes. Another brown desert place. Hello, friend. Are you gonna go fishing with me? Maybe, maybe not. What other emotes do I got? I got some silly shit. I got, like, flowers. Yeah. character creator in a sense. Yeah, that's true. There are a lot of characters in this game that don't look as cute as my cat girl. I'm just gonna say it. I'm just gonna be real cute. Here, look, we can go back to the Aetherite Plaza since I'm already queued. Something big coming up. I'll trust you on it. I mean, I'll eventually push through. That's the crux of it, is even the post-Endwalker stuff took me months to get through. Yeah, a lot of FromSoft, yeah. I mean, I won't talk shit about anything. Here, look, this is a cute cat girl. That's super cute. That's a cute outfit. But here, as we get over into the Nightmare Zone... Is this a cute cat girl? That's a cute cat girl. What are you wearing, bro? Miss, bro? I don't know. What are you... What are you wearing? What is this? You look to be wearing animals. Hold up, hold up. This is that Demon Slayer character, isn't it? She's meant to be from the Demon Slayer. The flower girl with the pink hair. Right? That's what that's supposed to be. That's pretty cute. Yeah, this is the Attention Seeker Square. That's not clothing. Y'all are wearing, like, just whatever you found in dungeons, but I dig it. It's cool. Yeah, Squeaker. I saw that. Yeah, that's a swimsuit. Honestly, I kind of fell off Demon Slayer. Also, the fact that I can't remember the names of any characters from Demon Slayer kind of tells you everything, right? About that show. Unstable way to stand. Yeah, that is true. That is very true. This person's on my friends list because their name is Orange. You see, I friend people with good fashion sense. Excuse me, is this purple, like, shiny dye you got on there? Whatever. We're going on the boat. I'm on a boat. Alright, so boat. This is ocean fishing, and we're gonna get 3 segments of 7 minutes each where we catch as many fish as possible and try to trigger special bonus windows, and it's like a collaborative effort by up to 20 people on one boat. Kill a kill. I mean, if that's the last anime you ever watched, you probably picked a good one. Honestly. Like, I can't argue with that at all. So, what we're going to do here is I'm going to run to a corner of the boat. I'm going to slam back some crab cakes. And we're just going to catch... We're going to be trying to catch something called a spectral butterfly, which is just a pretty blue fish. And I'm going to let people know what to do, because I'm an expert at this. I've done it for millions of points now. Oh, look, we're going to get one right away. Okay, somebody hit the bonus window right away. We're gonna try and catch crabs. I think I need crabs. Yeah, so we're gonna switch to krill. Yeah, I could slam back some crab cakes right now too, especially like real ones with a bunch of actual crab meat in them. Absolutely, I could. We're gonna high quality. We're gonna do this, and we're gonna hope that we get a 2 exclamation points. That's not what I wanted, but we're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna hit it. We're gonna hit it. I don't really care that much. Yeah, Jetborn Manta is fine. That's a good amount of points. We're just gonna try and catch. Animated Godzilla series sounds kind of fun. Yeah, you can see everybody else on the boat is fishing. Yeah, Kill la Kill is peak. Kill la Kill is, when it was coming out, a lot of people made the joke that it would save anime, quote unquote. I don't think it necessarily did anything like that, but it's definitely good. So right now I'm going to be trying to fish for this crab. I want 2 exclamation points. No, I want 2 exclamation points. 2 exclamation points. Yeah, I can wiggle. I can wiggle. But right now, there's nothing interesting going on. I just want these 2 exclamation points. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Give it to me. That's not it. That's it, right there. Give me the crabs, give me the crabs, give me the crabs, give me the crabs, give me the crabs. Yeah, we got crabs. Come on, exclamation points. Alright, we'll take that. We'll take that. This has got to be more crabs. Nope, it wasn't more crabs. Okay, so now all we do for the rest of this leg is we just catch normal fish. If there's crabs, then we'll go krill. I'm just typing in chat. Fish hype, fishing hype edit is coming. Oh, hell yeah. Fish, 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 fish. Here, I'll close this. Isn't this so exciting? And yes, I'm the know-it-all on the boat that types in chat and is like, remember guys, you need to use the correct bait to catch this fish. I just let them know that they could catch crabs with krill. I've done this so many times. So the ultimate goal here is to try and get as many points as possible. You can see I have like 2,800 right now. Here, I'll make this a bit bigger. A good run on this boat would be like 10k. An excellent run would be like 20k. There are some bonuses at the end, and we have, like I said, there are 3 sections of 7 minutes of fishing each. You can see we got 3 minutes left here. And I'm catching, like, piddly little who cares kind of point fish, right? But having 3k at the beginning is great. You can also see behind there, I have some missions to do. I have to catch 13 crabs. I needed to catch a bunch of fish with a star rating, and I need to catch 27 fish with the 2 exclamation point bite. So we're just kind of fishing for that right now. I'm trying to remember the last time I had crab cakes. That's all I've been thinking about since I said I'm going to slam back some crab cakes. I can't even remember the last time I had crab. And you know, I don't really like snow crab. I like blue crabs. I was just about to say that. I was about to say I like picking apart the little fiddly tiny blue crabs. The not tiny, but you know, like they're much more annoying to pull apart than a snow crab leg or a king crab cluster. But I don't care. That's what I want. The taste is just way better. I'll fight anybody who thinks otherwise. Something about snow crabs and king crab just... they're so salty and so, I don't know, mild. And yeah, the blue crabs are just so, they're so sweet and like savory. Yeah, the old day smell that you get, it basically just gets like caked into your hands from hours of cracking them open. Dungeness is good. Dungeness is a good backup to blue crab. I mean, I say backup, but Dungeness are decidedly better. They're just, like, significantly more expensive. At least out this way. And don't get me wrong, I'm not going to turn down, like, snow crab legs. Actually, funny story about snow crab legs. Growing up, I remember there was a Chinese buffet near my home that... actually, near my grandpa's home, that used to have snow crab legs just in a big bin. And... that was his whole goal when he went there, was just to eat them. And he was pretty brazen about it. Like, he would just, like, stack his fucking plate massively high. And he kept pushing, like, we went a few times, and each time he kind of pushed it a little bit further. Until one time he basically grabbed the bin, the buffet bin, and took it to the table. Just the whole bin of crab legs. There was nobody else there at the time.
It's
It was like
time.
it was like lunchtime or some shit. I don't even remember why they had the crab legs out. But he just walked back to the table with this whole bin of fucking crab legs, and damn if he didn't eat them all. I mean, I helped a bit, but yeah, fishing
So
in
this
Dead
is
Game.
what we've resorted to, fishing
Thank
in
you for the
Dead Game
21 months.
2025.
Yeah, we're fishing. Look, I'm fishing in the snow. It must be off the coast of the Arctic Circle. We're near you, Ferris. We're near the North Pole. So right now, I want to catch spectral sea bow, I think. I think that's what goes here. I'm gonna Yeah, I mean, look at this environment. Look at how much is going on here. I think you can see Santa Claus if you look hard enough. Oh, there's seagulls. The seagulls give us a buff. The seagulls give us a buff that regenerates our GP, which I'm not even spending right now. Game MMXV. I don't know Roman numerals. Yeah, I'm hungry for any type of seafood right now. I could go for shrimp. Or, you know, there aren't many foods in this world that I won't eat. And I will eat clams, but mussels, I don't eat mussels. I don't eat oysters. And I'm not really a fan of clams. It's texture. It's all texture. Anytime I've enjoyed clams, it's mostly just been like, I like the flavor of butter. You know? Or it's like clam chowder or something, where like the texture doesn't factor anymore. But I don't like putting salty snot in my mouth. I'll be real with you guys. Not a big clam person. Any other type of seafood though. Plain grilled oysters are slept on even for oyster haters. It converted you. Okay. When I'm saying oysters, I definitely 100% am thinking of crazy people shucking like raw oysters and slurping that shit down with like fucking Tabasco sauce or whatever. I think that's what they do. It's been a while. I don't put myself around that. Yeah, oyster lovers love boogers. That's all it is. I would eat some walleye. I would eat all sorts of... I used to eat all sorts of bass, like bass fishing, like lake fish, walleye, trout, lake trout, river trout. Canned oysters. That is insane. That sounds like seagull food. Are you sure that guy isn't a seagull? Yeah, of course you have 3 people die. It's insane to scoop a fucking dirty rock out of the ocean and slurp it. It's so fucking bizarre. There has to be something that tastes comparable but doesn't come with the nasty texture. Like, come on, please. And all the risks. Yeah, canned oysters. I've seen jarred oysters, but I'm still not interested, is the thing. I'm still not interested. I'm not buying it. You can't convince me that that's a thing that people should be eating. Shrimp, salmon, tilapia, catfish, lobster. Yeah, I like all those. I like all that. Another one I don't really like. Even... Okay, so here's my thing with calamari, right? Fried calamari is okay if you eat it within like the first like 2 minutes of it coming out of the deep fryer. And even then, it's just okay. It's just okay. It's not great. I don't know why we're eating this, is usually my thinking when I'm eating it. I'm like, why are we eating this? I feel like we're post-scarcity enough that we don't need to eat like fucking slimy slug shit from the bottom of the ocean. I feel like we could be a little pickier, a little choosier about which creatures we're eating. Hey, look, somebody triggered the bonus. This is a huge one, I think. Maybe it is? I'm not really optimally fishing right now. That's my sin. It's a sin for me to bear. So we're looking for a big hit. We want the 3. We want the triple. No, that's not it. Give me the big hit. Come on, give me the big hit. Nope, that's not it. Yeah, rubber. Yeah, calamari is definitely rubbery. Slime would definitely be more like mussels and oysters. Isn't it fun to eat the bounties of the sea for the hell of it, all that biodiversity? You know, I can cop to that. I get it. Like, you're just like, oh, this is something I don't usually eat, so that's why it's interesting, right? Come on, give me at least one hit of Gugusaurus. Please. Please, just one. Please. Please, please, please. So to explain, I'm intentionally throwing away these casts because I just don't care about what they are. If I get another 2 exclamation point, I'm taking it, though. Nope. Yeah, it's been there since the beginning. Yeah, this is gonna be it. There we go. If you know what fish you're looking for and you know how long it takes to get and you know what you're looking, you know where you heavy steel jig. I think I might get a chance at a really rare fish here. Nope, didn't get it. I used to go fishing all the time. What I was gonna say is, if you know what you're looking for and what is on your line based on the hook response you got, and it's not what you want.
Phone.
Wait, why did it get quiet? Did I press something? I'm sorry. I think I pressed something that ducked the sound. My bad. I see you're cooking, though. I'm glad you're cooking. I can't fish anymore. I have to wait for the next zone. I gave Ferris the deck talk guide. Hold up. Alright, we're going to the next zone. Tank swiped us first 3 attempts and DPS failed, so you disbanded, right? That's what happened? They disbanded. So you had 4 attempts and then a disband? You got an extra strike. Bam, 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 bam. I like the song. Dun, 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 dun. What are we going for here? I think we're going for spectral eels. But yeah, like I was saying, I used to go fishing all the time. Mostly when I lived rural. Like, I used to live in the middle of fucking nowhere. It's not my fault, it's the pubs. That's always true, Ferris. You know that's always true. The alternative is introspection, and we're all not going there without a therapist. On God, for real, for real. Like, you expect me to, like, look within myself and find fault? What the fuck? Hell no, dude. It is indeed, Sango. Welcome. How's it going? Let's give you a shout out. That's my friend Sango there. They stream all the time. Yeah, we're fishing today. Yeah, give Sango a follow. They play all sorts of really good games like Metal Gear Solid I was watching last time. Epic Penguin Gank. Hacking for your next trip. Yeah, I saw your haul of merch that you got. from your most recent foray into Artist Alley. Yeah, Dark Souls enjoyer for real. Base game enjoyer. Yeah, I could see that. I've been thinking about going to the Anime Con in a couple months. Mostly just for one day, just to walk around the Artist Alley. It's about as much grass touching as I want to do. You know, I also want to cosplay again, so... I enjoyed that a lot last time. There was one day I went last year, by myself, basically. Dressed as Nijika from Bocchi the Rock. And I had so much fun just walking around. People stop me all the time. I got stopped like 4 times to take pictures. I bought a bunch of like Iron Mouse merch and Neander's stuff. Hell no, I need to throw out some crabs and stuff here. Yeah, you get people stopping you just because they recognize the character. It doesn't matter. You know, there's no pretense to it. No one stopped you. You got stopped. You were dressed as you were dressed as Zelda, weren't you? Oh, no one stopped you? You mean? I mean, yeah, you're just the social butterfly that stops everybody. Yeah, somebody stopped you. You got stopped by a Zelda enjoyer. Didn't Beetle stop you? Didn't that guy stop you, like, very pointedly? With his whole shop? Like, are you kidding me? Yeah, what do you mean, but he is base? Does that not count? You're like, nobody stopped me. The Link that was playing the ocarina definitely ignored you. Yeah, there was a Beetle walking around with a whole shop, and he ran up to Zelda, and it was the most adorable interaction I've ever seen. He had a whole bunch of stickers to give her. He was like, here's some stuff from my shop, princess. I have to give you these. It was like the most wholesome interaction. Yeah, if Link's hitting the jewel, we don't talk to Link. But if Link's hitting the ocarina, we talk to Link. Look at my full inventory, by the way. Does this give anybody else anxiety? 3 slots in your inventory remaining. Alright, good luck. Good luck with your party. Maybe you'll get 5 strikes this time. Yeah, Zelda is a full-time raider in this game. Not a fish to be caught. But she carries. Healer main. Okay, we're at the point now where I don't think we're going to get the bonus window, and I'm probably cooked, and I'm not going to get a very good score this time. So we're just going to, like, triple hook this and hope I can get all the missions done. Yeah, it's reset night. That's the big deal, is, the raid's all reset, so it's time. It's the last day. Whatever. I don't know. I don't give a shit. Do you know how many fucks I give about raiding? That's an open question. Does anybody know how many fucks I give about raiding? Because I don't know how many fucks I give about raiding. Destiny 2 raids are so much more fun. I'm gonna be real with you. There's so much variance in how you approach a Destiny 2 raid. Like overall, like there's so much more room for error, and so much more room for shenanigans, and so much more room for somebody to fucking carry the whole ass raid, that like, I enjoy them more. I'll say that. Alright, we're trying for this shark, and we're only gonna get like 2 or 3 chances at it. .69 fucks, that sounds correct. You know what, I'm just gonna hit that triple hook next time it comes up. Oh, we'll take this. I don't know what this is, but we'll take it. Oh, come on with this. Alright, last cast. What are we getting? Alright, we'll take it. We'll see what it is. 40 tunas. I was just short of my last mission by 1 fish. Yeah, I remember when we did Binding Coil. I remember. I was there, you know. But that's kind of what I'm saying is I put in my time with that stuff, and while I value those memories, the rating in this game just doesn't appeal to me the way it used to. I actually saw my friend Mauve, like friend, I mean, somebody I knew, somebody I know, somebody I'm aware of, somebody whose opinion I respect pretty highly. I saw him talking about rating in Final Fantasy today, and he had some very salient points. You know, which raids did we bring you on, Manjo? I think we only did Deepstone Crypt with you. See, that's what I mean, though, is, like, that's not the intended way to do a Destiny raid. That's just one of the many available ways you have to do a Destiny raid. Okay, we got 10k points. Like I said, that's a good score. Yeah, I remember the FOMOverse stream incident. That shit is so funny. I'll never forget that. He tried to do Extremes Ultimates last year and it just wasn't hitting anymore. See, Extreme fights to me are a little different. They're like doable. They're doable with a wider margin of error than some of the raids. You know what I mean? I'm selling all these fish. I'm not going to sell my honeyworms. That would be stupid. Coral, sell this, this. Ching, 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 ching. Ching, ching, ching. Money, 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 cha-ching. You hop on and check some things before maintenance tonight? Yeah, you should. Totally. When is maintenance anyway, I wonder? I wonder if I still have that in my logs from when I logged in. From 11 p.m. to 3 a.m. Okay, we still got time. So that was ocean fishing, which is a nice little detour, but we're going to get right back into just catching some more fish. Looks like the next one is the bowfin, which lives where we were standing over in Norstrad. I haven't really looked at the new patch at all. So in this game, and to the point that I was thinking about earlier, the rating in this game is more like memorizing a pattern. It reminds you of playing a shoot 'em up, like a shmup, like Ikaruga or something, you know, like where you're trying to remember where all of the danger is and where all of your opportunities to deal damage are, and then you execute on that, right? There is no reaction. There is no, there is room for error, but the errors you make are failures in memory, lapses in memorization, and not really like lapses in judgment, right? Most of the time. There are instances where that trend is subverted, but it's not something that outright appeals to me anymore. I know why it appeals to people, and I'm not going to shit talk it. It's just not for me. That's how I feel. But the good thing about Final Fantasy is that there's so much shit to do that regardless of what it is that you want to do, you have alternatives. You know what I mean? Let's see here. Yeah, they've designed away reaction. There used to be an element of that. I'm thinking of, like, even in Bahamut, even in T13, like, when you had to eat the null stars for your fellow party members, the strategy for that was just fucking wing it. Like, and that worked. There was no problem with that. You just communicated on the fly with your teammates, like, hey, I have 2 orbs, please take one. And then a tank or a healer would be like, okay, I can take one, and then they just run into it. Like, there was all sorts of fuzziness to how you handled certain mechanics, but now it's a very, very refined sort of delicate dance. It's almost like DDR, is how it was put, and that really resonated with me as a description. Team jump rope and slamming your head against it. X person can't make it. Internet is out tonight. Yep. Raid scheduling was the downfall of our group, for sure. If even one person wasn't there, then you're stuck in a sort of purgatory where you're looking for somebody who's willing to join your group, and then you're not actually making progress because you're teaching them... you're teaching them, like, how you do the fight, right? So you're catching up a new person, and your group isn't necessarily making as much progress as they would, and that kind of stuff. I'm not an expert in it. I'm not going to speak out of turn, but yeah. Or you're teaching somebody who missed your progress the previous week. It turns it into a job very, 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 very quickly, where the dedication required to actually clear the content is it undermines the fun of it. At least for me. There are people out there who are built for it. And Zelda is one of them. It's appealing to them. They like the challenge. They like that it's daunting. Right? There's a measure or degree of competency associated with actually clearing the content that attracts those types of people. Raid Manager Simulator when? I did that for years. I even had a spreadsheet where people would go in and enter their availability, and it would calculate what raid days and times we could do as a group. Man, of course I got the assassin. Yeah, it comes and goes, but I mean, the raiding content in this game is really, really the very, very end of it. Like, it's a fringe part of the game. By both population and total amount of content. It only matters if you want your character to be the very, very strongest, like, they can be. Right? The raids block behind the gear with the best numbers on it, right? So, that's it. That's the main appeal. It's cool being on the leading edge of things. Don't get me wrong, right? I think I missed this. I pressed the wrong button. Doing the most damage or whatever is cool. It's fun. But it doesn't end. You're always going to be chasing the next number, you know? Yeah, it's just numbers go up. That's exactly what I mean. It's like you get the gear and then you're top dog for 6 to 12 weeks. And then the next thing comes out and that's no longer true. And in this game, top dog just means that you're in a 24-man raid and you're carrying the weight of like 3 other DPS, because people who do 24-man raids in this game are just kind of like watching Netflix half the time. And so all you're doing is basically volunteering yourself for heartache by putting yourself in a position where you constantly have to carry. Like, hold on. Am I fishing in the right place? I don't know if I'm fishing in the right place. Am I? Am I fishing in the right place? I think I am. That fate failed, like, jump scared me, by the way. I don't fucking... Don't tell me about that shit. Leave me alone. Okay. Silverfish. That's the fission nib, for sure it is. Duty failed. Okay. So what I'm trying to do, once again, to explain, is I need to catch a silverfish and then a goldfish. And then I earn the opportunity to have a shot at a bowfin. Yeah, 10 strength, 80 crit. Yeah, right. I miss, so this game used to have a little bit of wiggle room in itemization. There was one expansion for 2 patches. There, to explain, there's these accessory slots, right? On the right side. And these are for all classes, or they used to be. And like for a while, tanks would forego the tanky accessories and put on the DPS ones. I squandered it there because it wasn't the right fish, by the way. But yeah, like there was a little bit of wiggle room in itemization, and they quickly squashed that. That's gone. You don't do that anymore. This isn't the right fish either. This is a mud crab, I think. Or a pond mussel, or something else. Bony tongue. Okay, whatever. Yeah, I don't know. I've done some difficult content in this game, don't get me wrong. Like Sango was saying, we did tier 12, tier 13. Like we did the original run of Coil. We did it all when it was basically current content. It was definitely current expansion content. Maybe we had a little bit of Echo, which is like their catch-up buff. But I feel pretty proud of that. Like doing that when it was the hardest thing in the game was really cool. But there's much more difficult stuff now, and we have done some of the raids in the later expansions, but not since Stormblood. Have we done any of that content? Or at least I haven't. I think Zelda and a couple of our other friends, Manjo, definitely continued a bit beyond that. It was fun. It was a period of time. It was a challenge. It was an experience. Not for me anymore, I don't think. And the thing is that a lot of the mindset of raiding in this game is, how do I put this? If you don't know exactly what to do ahead of time, then you're basically trolling. Or you may be regarded as such. There's a meme in this game called watch a video. Watch the video. Must have watched the video. They expect you to basically spoil yourself on the whole fight and memorize all the mechanics before you ever even go in the first time. Not that extreme, but like that's the idea. Content creator names in Party Finder, yeah. Yeah, because you need to know whose strat you're doing, right? Which video did you watch? It's a weird sort of arms race. It's another thing that put me off of the experience is like... I kind of like emergent gaming, and I like figuring things out myself. By and large. Yeah, wiping to learn, so to speak. Even if we followed a guide when we did raids, we still kind of did some things our own, to our own comfort level, and we had our own sort of unique strategy, to the point where if we ever picked up a pub, they would be like, why can't you just do it the normal way, you know? Yeah, we're doing jabubi plus lasagna, second rotation. Yeah, mixing the strats. Yeah, why don't you do this the normal way? Why do you guys do it this way? But, so to me, I like figuring things out on my own. Or, in this case, with the group. And that was another thing I really liked about Destiny raids. is that there was a little bit of that going on, like with the way that we did them sometimes, where we're kind of hacking our way through the quote-unquote skips or most efficient ways to do them so that we could squeeze them into our abilities, you know, as players. There isn't a lot of that in this game, unfortunately. Help with DPS uptime. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, why would you use Blood for Blood as a classic? Back in the day, there was this... I used to main Dragoon. I was a Dragoon main, which is a melee class that uses a spear and does a bunch of jumps. They're dragon killers, is basically what you need to think of them as. But they had this move called Blood for Blood, which basically increased the damage they took while increasing the damage they dealt. And, one time I wound up tanking the boss, basically. On my warrior. And I had it cross-class. No, I was a marauder at the time. And I used Blood for Blood, so I'm tanking and I'm just taking more damage than I really even needed to. Yeah, the way to play Destiny is optimal for raiding in any game. Yeah, and it's easier to do in Destiny because the barrier of entry is, for a lot of that content is, can you be warm body? like, you know, a little bit more than that, but like you don't need to do god level DPS to be in a Destiny party in a raid to clear a boss. You just need to be there and do the mechanics correctly and shoot at him with the things that you're told to shoot at him with, you know? Like, you can always be the div, right? Like there's room for people to contribute that aren't necessarily god gamers or carrying meta loadouts and stuff like that, right? But yeah, it's easier to get 6 people than it is to get 8, and it's easier to get 6 people for fun shooty man game than it is to get 6 people or 8 people for delicate, intricate third-person dance through AoE circles with forced coordination. Oops, I pressed the wrong button. I hate doing that. Yeah, exactly. Destiny's like, can you describe symbols? And give me just 1 second here. Let me finish this patience, and I'm gonna take a restroom break real quick, and I'll come back and talk some more. But let me finish out this 1 minute here, and then we're gonna take a break real quick. So I gotta do something real quick. You had to have 8 people for things. Why can't they just scale content based off of how many people you have at the time? Yeah, I agree. That would be pretty difficult, I think, but I agree in broad strokes. It makes sense. Like, I just want to play with my friends, and there is content for every group size. It is not all, like, super rewarding content, though, and it's not all, like, extremely difficult content. But, like, if you want your 4-man group to have a decent challenge, you could go do, like, Heaven on High or Palace of the Dead. Those are sufficiently, like, challenging and meant for that size group and that kind of coordination, like casual. But in there, it's not the same as raiding, you know? It's a little different. All right, come on, this time we're getting it. This time we're getting it. This time it's hitting. This is it right here. Guaranteed. 100%. Come on. Not an assassin. Give me the bowfin before I go take a break. Okay, we got it. Look at that. Perfect. Bowfin. Beautiful shit. We're just gonna, what is the idle camera? Is it iCam? Here you go. Had the idle camera. It's going to just show you stuff in the area. I'm going to be right back. Give me like 2 minutes. All right, all right, all right. Hello, hello. Bird person and wolf cam. Yeah, indeed. That's the idle camera. Hang on here. Where's my VTuber animation? There we go. Oh, I'm alive again. Woo. Now you gotta like reinsert the soul into the body of the VTuber here. It's kind of crazy. Like an arcane ritual. Thank you, Tetsaro. So yeah, we just caught the bowfin, which was one of the 1,400 fish. You know, a fish of all time. One that we'll never think of again. Holy hell, my cat girl is cute, guys. Impromptu fashion show time. Oh, look at that, my umbrella. Look at my umbrella. Look at that. Okay. The next fish on the list is Sagoli monkfish, which I need to go get something called a freshwater boilie for. So we're going to go back to the house. Very good. Very good. Very huge. Tremendous. So let's see. Boilie. Freshwater boilie. Yeah, they're cheap. I'll pay you for that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have any real overarching goal. I just want to catch the fish and get the titles, you know? It's not really that big a deal. We go, we catch, we move on. Each fish a moment in time. Each fish gone forever when it's gone. Alright, we're fishing in the desert. Where do you think we're going to be fishing, chat? Do you think we're going to cast into a lake or an oasis or a river? Yeah. What if I called you a fool? What if I told you you were a damn fool? Does that look like water to you? I do love the music in this zone. It's so pretty. So we're looking for a sandfish. We want to catch a sandfish, and then we want to mooch with it. And it's a sand bream. That's not what we're looking for. We want a sandfish. Sandfish. I wonder what kind of fish a sandfish is. Yeah, we'll catch something big for sure. It's actually heat waves right now. I wonder what else is up in this zone. This is the only fish that I need that's up in this zone, apparently. Don't tell me how I know that. Oh, what's up, Tetsaro? Hello! Here, we give you a cheer. I don't have that gold one. That's too big money for me. I only have the normal one. That's not it either. Why did I think the mount roulette would work? Do I have it at the ready? Yeah, I do. See, I got the normal one. This one just takes, you know, a few weeks to get. Not millions of gil. I love your Namazu outfit also. Huge, tremendous. Speaking of huge, tremendous, look at the height difference. Yo, that bird is crazy. I love the wings. Holy hell. Your bird is styling. What's it, the Ixion horn? Yeah, it's fine. I'm gonna fish. Thank you for visiting. That's Tetsaro, everybody. My old neighbor. Ultra mega chicken. Yeah, that's a big ass bird. Huge bird. Big bird. Big bird and not the Sesame Street kind. Just a minimum height cat girl. Oh my god, that's a brontosaurus. Storm Rider is not what we're doing. Where do you get the brontosaurus? Where we got Jurassic Park or something now? I have to go look at the mounts that they've added since I last played. Oh my god, is it like a dog? Hold up. Oh, it's the, these show up as like mobs in some of the dungeons. Yeah, that one looks pretty rare. I don't think I've ever seen that. It looks like a grumpy boy. It's like one of them dogs that can't get out of its own way. Like one of them dogs that if you like flipped it on its back, it wouldn't be able to stand upright. Okay, so we do got Jurassic Park going on. I know I had the one dinosaur. Yeah, the only dinosaur I have is the T-Rex that comes from whichever place that is. Yeah, that guy. Yeah, I have this one. You just get this one for free, though. Just basically for showing up. Like your pity prize, you know? Open it up boxes and you get it. It's from Zadnor or something. Oh, that's a zoo. I have the gold zoo. I don't have that zoo. You did the do. Oh, it's the Mountain Dew zoo. It's the Baja Blast zoo. Of course. Naturally. A fool I am for thinking otherwise. Storm Rider is not what we want. I want Sandfish. Mountain Zoo, yeah. I never did that. Mount collecting in this game is like unhinged, almost as unhinged as minion collecting. It takes a special kind of person. Kind of want to get the... I'm pretty close-ish to the triple triad mount, the card. Yeah, you can go on the market board and get a lot of those for sure. I like to scoop up the mounts in between patches, like at the very end of an expansion, when nobody's logging in anymore, you'll wind up finding a bunch of pretty cheap mounts. Yeah, that one. I don't have that one yet, but I'm pretty close. The toast and jam mount, yeah. I'm close enough that it wouldn't be that hard. It would just be a little annoying. I've also managed to scoop some of the more annoying cards from like the Moogle event that they do. Oh my god, that is ridiculous. How is this allowed? Is this from Fall Guys? That looks like it's from Fall Guys. It's from Fall Guys. That is so silly. This game does not care about things looking a little goofy. See, now that's cute. Anybody Yokai Watch fans out there? I remember seeing that collab and being like, what the fuck is a Yokai Watch? Friend of yours hated it. Yeah, it was like, people were like, oh my god, it's the Pokemon killer, and then it disappeared. There's no follow through. I have that Santa Bear. That's from a few years ago, when they used to give out mounts for the events. Remember when events used to give mounts? Mounts and clothes. Hey, look at that. Sagoli Monkfish. We did it. Huge. Yeah, I mean, I have, like, the Easter mount I showed off earlier. I do have that. I have the Santa Bear. As far as that goes, I have Omega, which we showed off earlier. Which I'm pretty sure you could buy this from the market board. I don't know if you need to actually do the raid. Maybe you do. I don't know. There used to be... Yeah, the Easter umbrella. Yeah. They have this. Remember this? This was an event mount. There were a couple others. But, I mean, the events over the years have gotten a little dry. A little bit dry. As far as, like, the rewards you get. Yeah. I have that one too. It is the special, this was used for the event, actually. You had to sneeze this shit on the ground. Remember that. What else was there? There was the Easter egg. So we got an umbrella this year, but you used to get the egg. Yeah, they make the events super short now too, because people want to do them on like their 12 alts. You know, like the people you see doing like performances in the main square, they'll complain if they can't get it. There was this. You got the broken heart couch. Oh, that's super cute. Is that like a flying squirrel? Oh my god, that's adorable. That is so cute. Oh, I like that one. I like the Scooty Puff. I never got the glowy Scooty Puff. It's my eternal shame. What else is there? Do I have any really good ones? Not really. I mean, I have like the chocolate thing you got from peanut. You get this one from buying Butterfingers. 500 of those. Okay, that's a lot of fate. Grinding. Let me turn down the music a bit. Much as I like it, it's a bit loud. Yeah, and I mean, this one, on God, this might be the rarest mount I have. Because I only think they've given this out once. Yeah, I think this is the rarest mount I have. By far. Because there was only one time to get it, and it was from the Amazon collab like 9 years ago. And I think they gave it out once more to like the winner of the fashion design event. Oh, that's kind of cool. What the hell? That's a Goobooey rig. That's a Goobooey rigged like a cactus. That's a cactus rigged like a Goobooey. That's funny. Yeah, I don't think I have any other rarer ones. This definitely is like the rarest one I have. I like the cactars. That's cute. What else do we got? Oh, another one that not many people have that I have is where is it? Where is that? Where is that? Not the Deathclaw. This one, which you can only get by referring a friend and having them sub for like 6 months. Yeah, I haven't done any Island Sanctuary. I might start streaming some of that, because that would be a way to get me to do it. Yeah, this one makes people super jealous, because you have to find somebody who hasn't played yet, and then get them to subscribe for like 6 months. It's like a pain in the ass. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one too. Well, it's fun. It's so fun. Yeah, I usually go for like the ones that have some sort of effort quotient involved, like like this. Like this. You could get this from the Moogle event recently, and then otherwise you'd have to do like early beast trade. You have to do kobold quests. But But yeah, good trip down memory lane there. It's been a while since I've looked through my whole mount drawer. You gotta get the dodo. You got the dodo? This shit looks so funny on a Lalafell. Fucking scraggly ass psycho bird. Look how much bigger the Rogadin one is. That's great. Good shit. Thanks for hanging out, Tetsaru. I think I'm gonna go try and catch one more fish before we end stream, though. I'm gonna go... Should I go to the locks? Maybe I'll go to the locks. I have these silkworms. I'm going to the locks. See you later. Kaboom. Thanks for hanging out. That's cool. That's Tetsaru, ladies and gentlemen. I've known... Tetsaru has been, I've known Tetsaru in this game, you know, in air quotes, and we're acquaintances, but gosh, it's been since, like, 2.0, right? Like you lived near us when they released housing first in, like, 2.4 or whatever it was, or was that Heaven's Word? I can't even remember. Yeah, it's been a while. It was definitely back when we were doing UCOB and stuff, or not UCOB, back when we were doing Binding Coil Bahamut. Oh, I'm using the wrong bait. My bee. What do I gotta use? I gotta use silkworms? Yeah, it was whenever they first released housing, and then we bought that house in Ward 1, and you guys had the ones next door, and we were just permanent at that market board. See each other all the time. I think I saw you recently. Was it in Giga's chat? I think it was, or what? No. Was it? It might have been Mr. Spooky Man. Oh, it was Giga's. Yeah. What the hell is his name? I watch his streams all the time and I can't remember his name now. But yeah, I saw you on Twitch. That was such a coincidence. It was crazy. Look at this. Knocking out all these fish. What else do I even need here? It looks like I need to catch something. We're just gonna keep fishing here until it looks like I've caught everything. I just, hold up. This might be a pretty rare fish. So, I do this offline a lot, the fishing. I mean, I haven't recently, but most of this journey I've done offline, just in my own free time, just kind of chilling out. And, I'm always taken aback at, like, how pretty the environments are if you just, like, kind of look at them. Like, here, I have my camera tilted down so much, but if I do this, like, suddenly it feels so much more open here. Salt mill. That's cool. Here, look, I'll turn off the background for you. I don't know. It just, it really kind of, like, just sets the mood when you're out here fishing and you see, like, just, you know, weird crocodiles off in the distance, and I'm waded into the water up to my boots and just catching fish, you know. Sometimes I would just do this. If I knew I had to fish, like Like, sometimes you're just fishing in the hole until every single drop comes out of it. Like, all of the available fish are caught. And sometimes that could be like 100 catches, or like you'd be there for almost an hour like this. And I would just turn off my UI and just fish until I was like ready to check and see where I was at. You know, just sit here, chill out, listen to the noise, watch some game, like, or watch some Twitch. And just kind of chill here. No UI needed, just kind of hang out. Yeah, they did do some graphical updates. This game has been looking better and better every time I come back to it. Yeah, it's definitely super relaxing. But I also, what I was getting at before is I often find myself taken aback at, like, just the environment. And I've taken, like, I've posted some of them on my Blue Sky, I think. Or no, maybe that was back on Twitter. Maybe I need to repost them. But I have all sorts of just photography of the game, basically. Just my character fishing. Look at that. Look at the lighting change. Because it's nighttime now. I think I have my graphics turned way up too. I don't think I have anything turned down at all. Yeah, high, maximum. Oh,
hey,
is it ad time?
It's ad time.
Well, why didn't that one get weirdly quiet randomly? Actually, it was kind of quiet. Hold up. Why is Tangia quiet? Did I put some sort of like audio ducking on it that Ferris like maxed out the meter? Oh. Whatever. I want to turn off... I don't think I need sneak on, and it's kind of distracting. I wish I could zoom out more. That's the only thing. Salt shield snapper. I wonder if I've caught everything here yet. Best son. There's something called a pearl eye here that I still haven't caught. Apparently I need to mooch it from the rock saltfish. I love how the nighttime ranges are all these beautiful, like, piano covers of the main theme. Like, listen to this. Just absolutely beautiful. And there you are, Pearl Eye. We've cleared out this hole. See if there are any other easy ones. I'm just gonna keep going until I'm sick of it. Let me see here. See what else I have to catch on my little list of fish. Let's go to where has good music and is a place I want to go right now. We can go to Raktika Greatwood. Let's do that. Let's go to Raktika Greatwood. This place has meme music. Lahi. Actually, it's nighttime, so we'll get the beautiful piano rendition of it. This is a... I mean, I have such fond memories of this section of, like, this section of the game. Shadowbringers is just... It was such a subversion of, at least in story content, not in actual... Not in terms of the actual expansion content, but in terms of stories, Shadowbringers was such a subversion of how the game had been up until that point. It's such a... I don't know, it feels like such a desperate story. Like, this world is on the brink, and you're bringing it back from an unfathomable tragedy. And all these zones sort of reflect that in, like, their theming and their music. Like, this is, like, the last bit of greenery that's left on this world in this zone. And so it's treated as, like, this big, beautiful, bustling place. It's, like, hard to explain, even. But it leaves an impression on you, for sure. I think this is where we gotta cast. Let's see. Just, you know, down by a little picturesque waterfall. Actually, we can pose this better. Let's go over here. Lahi, when I have Ebola, huh? Yeah, those are the lyrics for sure. We're gonna sit here. That motor vehicle is about to blow up. Yeah, for sure. Don't you want to fish here? This looks safe, right? Is this not safe? Is this not safe enough for you? Is this not up to safety standards? You wouldn't sit on the edge of a waterfall? That's all there really is to it. You just cast and you catch and you cast and you catch and you cast and you catch. I don't know. It's just cathartic. Speaking of catharsis, did any of you catch Gura's new music video? Ashes? Like, holy shit. That must have felt so good for her to put out there. Like, I don't know, to finally say what needed to be said. That's how I interpreted it. Yeah, it's so good. Oh my god, I still have the Doc Disrespect emotes. Get the fuck out of here with that. I'll have to fix that later. But yeah, the Gura music video is so good. Amazing. Just good shit. I remember going out on a field trip with my high school band one year. We went to this one camping area near the river and I went canoeing. I remember stepping out into the shallow river and noticing how slick the rocks were, and I fell and busted my ass. Yep. Tale as old as time. Yeah, I mean, aside from being incredibly well made, incredibly well animated, incredibly well composed, incredibly well performed, there's a, like, really not subtle at all message in that video about, like, the current state of things as far as Gargura goes, you know? I mean, I'm not gonna do, like, interpretation or tea leaf reading or anything, but she explicitly calls out multiple times in the song that she doesn't like expectations and doesn't like being told that she'll disappear if she stops showing up, and doesn't like being told you know, what to do, basically. The whole theme of the song is fighting against expectations and orders. And how, instead of doing either thing, she chooses instead to burn it all down and turn it to ashes. So fucking cool. Like, I mean, those are like the literal words of the song. It's not even like a reach. Yeah. Tear it down, burn it down. What a legend. Like LeBron James of VTubers is not even wrong, right? Like, that's a 100% accurate assessment of Gargura. All the tanks do this tier is yell at each other. How is it different from other tiers? Oh. Look, I mean, my experience with tanking is watching people do it poorly and then me just going, you know what, just give it to me. Just give it to me. Just let me do it. That's my experience with tanking, so... I remember showing the video to my mom the other night. She said Gura sounded better than some of the people she watches on American Idol and similar shows. Gura's voice had me sold from stream 1 when she sang, what was it? Was it Right on Time? Absolutely beautiful singing voice. And completely raw at that time. And she's had vocal lessons in the years since, I'm sure. Like Gura is just, she has that husky sort of breathy voice. It's just, I can't give enough compliments to. Also, my phone is unlocked at home now. I forgot. Oh, okay. I mean, that's a good idea. I would much prefer you turn off the alarm and alert me than throw your phone halfway across the room in the future. It was wild that she sang it. Yeah, that was wild. And you know what's super wild about that is that it was an incredibly successful cross-promotion. There are baseball fans who don't know what the fuck a Guar Gumbo even is, who are going to be, like, collecting her merch now because it's, like, some sort of fucking superstition thing, and the Dodgers won the goddamn World Series. Like, incredibly successful, and somehow Hololive still couldn't pay her enough to keep her around. Or make her happy, or do whatever it is that she needed to stay around. You know what I mean? Let me turn down the water sounds here. It's a little loud. Like, imagine having that in. That is something that they're looking for all the time, is they're looking for that in, you know, in the Western market. They're looking for, how can we make anime normal? How can we get this to more people than just fucking VTuber watchers? How can we break into the market, the Western market? And they have it. It's right there. They did it. It was like almost flash in the pan accident, and they're letting her walk. And they're letting her walk. Yeah, lightning in a bottle to fart in the wind. Exactly. And that's what Gura has been since day one. 4.6 million subscribers she has. She was the fastest to 1 million by far. Like, nobody else even came close. She started after Pecora, and blew past her to 1 million before Pecora could even come close. And, like, and that's in the Western market. That's in that vaunted, elusive Western market that they can't ever get a fucking foothold in with their fucking impenetrable idol shit. You know what I mean? Like, they did it. They managed to get over the cringe and reach a whole big audience of people, and they're just letting her walk. I don't get it, man. Wouldn't that be funny? That would be funny, actually, Sites. I wonder how many of them are being pressured into that versus how many just do it because it's good engagement. Pikami Henya Nina Kosaka Matara with Gura. I would assume that Gura is not going to join any court. I'm sure she will have some sort of offer to her from every place probably, and I would be shocked. I would be shocked beyond shocked if she joined another corp. Now, I'm not saying we're not going to see Gargura again. I'm expecting her to just show up on Senzawa or similar. Right? But I can't imagine her leaving and going anywhere but like maybe like a V-Shoujo. Like a hey, you can do whatever the fuck you want type corp. Did you, no, don't kilometers and log off. The ocean boat comes in 20 minutes if you want to do the ocean boat with me. I might do that and then end stream. Keep it US customary around here. We use Imperial. Don't kilometers. We do not kilometers here. We use miles. I was thinking at least Shoujo would let her keep what her new model stuff, which she decided to go that route. So yeah, like that's the only deal in corpo idol VTubing that I think is worth taking is the V-Shoujo one, where they're like, hey, we'll do merchandise for you and help you brand and help you, brand yourself and advertise yourself and get your name out there. And in exchange, all you have to do is whatever the fuck you want. Like, I'm sure there's more to it than that, of course, right? Like, they have mandatory participation in certain, like, group events and songs and collabs and stuff like that. Like, I'm sure, aside from being mandatory, they just want to participate in that stuff, right? Like, that's part of the whole shtick. But to me, like, that's the only deal worth taking. You couldn't pay me enough to do any of these Hololive Niji Sanji things. There's no way. There's no... I don't think there's any sort of delta at which, like, where like the effort involved meets with justifiable compensation, I think you have to have some sort of love of the game to do the Hololive stuff. And I'm not saying that any of them are like poor or being super exploited, but they're definitely not doing exactly what they want at all times, and they're definitely not being paid to do to be at the beck and call of $1 billion corporation. That's the long and short of it to me. It seems like pretty easy math. And I do think a lot of them have that sort of love of the game, sort of like they like playing idols and being the cute anime girls online that are in a big cute anime girl troupe, There has to be an element of that to it, right? You have to enjoy it for itself. I've said it before, and I'll say it again, and more, the more I think about it, the more I could never put all of myself into making content that won't belong to me, ultimately, in the end, right? Like, I can't imagine how galling it is to have 5 years of content, 5 years of streams, 5 years of memories that you don't get to claim anymore. You don't get to... I mean, you don't get to revisit them as yourself anymore. You don't... That's not you, right? I can't imagine that. That has to hurt so much, right? Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. Maybe you let go of it, but to me, that would hurt. I don't know how I could put my everything into making something that ultimately belongs to somebody else. I have a hard enough time streaming for myself. I try to hold myself to at least one a week. But, like, I couldn't imagine... I don't know. Oh, hey, Chippy. I wonder who this could be. I'm here to KMS, to kilometers. Okay. This chat bubble is definitely a part of the base game, by the way. It's definitely a thing that's in the game. Nobody question it, please. Yeah, I turned off some of the more obvious stuff. Hot. Hot with what? I don't know. I'm just a humble fisherwoman. Yeah, I'm just gonna fish in this hole until it's ocean fishing time. So, because there's some annoying ass fish here that I need to catch. Select bait ball. Am I using the right thing? I think I'm using the right thing. Select bait ball. Yeah, select bait ball. Yeah, I saw that. I saw it load in. It's so weird. Yes, this is Chippy Choppa. We're married. That's how they teleported to me like that. What bait? It's called Select Bait Ball. You could use Versatile Lure too. Yeah, when you're married, you get this ring. It's called the Eternity Ring, and it has a special effect that says material proof of spiritual bond, and you can use it to teleport once per hour directly to the person you're married to. Final Fantasy marriages cost at minimum $15, I believe, and you have to schedule a time with the chapel, and you get invites to give out to all your friends. And they can show up at the scheduled time. And if you buy the super premium marriage, I think it's like 30 or 40 bucks. You get like a bunch of dresses and emotes and stuff. But the primary use we've gotten out of it over the last decade is that ring. You wouldn't believe how many different ways you can abuse that ring. Certain somebody used it as checkpoint on a certain platforming challenge. Would just park me up on top of this building at a certain spot. Proceed in the challenge. Then teleport me up to where they were. This is the wrong bait, bro. Are you using a select bait ball? Bass balls? That's not a select bait ball. It's called a select bait ball. Yeah, there's a lot of balls. You gotta use the right balls. Hang on. I'm gonna try catching heavy fish. I'm gonna try this. Lure a large jawed fish to your hook. They changed the wording. And use a versatile lure. Large jawed fish. I hate that wording. I hate that phrasing. That seems so awkward. It seems so needlessly mean too. It's like, you got that large jaw fish. Whatever. Guar Gumbo, please cure my depresso. I don't even know if the fish that I want is like catchable right now. I'm just kind of winging it. I'm gonna try surface slap on this one. If you were decked out, we could farm sands. Yeah, I'm not decked out, and I'm not gonna farm sands. Guan Gumby, you cured my cancer. I already wrote out my parasocial Guar Gumbo cure my depresso thing on Blue Sky. I don't know. I don't begrudge people for, like, finding meaning in, I don't know, moments, right? What I begrudge when I see the mourning for the VTubers is when they're like, this is the last time I will ever be able to watch this streamer. They're going to die and they're going away forever, and I will never ever see them again. And I'm crying. I'm literally crying IRL, and I'll never stop crying until you come back, milady. Like, there are people who just have full-on fucking meltdowns on, like, Twitter. Like, I don't know. I saw Giga made a comment the other day where she's like, how would it feel to be that creator if people were mourning you like you were going to your funeral? Right? Wouldn't it make you feel like you're just ruining everybody's day for no reason other than, like, selfishness, right? Like, oh, you couldn't make a deal with the Hololive, so you got to make a bajillion people sad. Don't you feel like a monster? Right? And there's a dual thing there too, where it's like the creator might feel like if they don't keep doing exactly what they've always been doing until the end of time, then they're going to be disappointing so many people. Yeah, right. I mean, you would get over it, but I feel like it, you know, some of these, the streamers get parasocial for their chat, right? Like, that's an observed thing. It's a thing that we're aware of that happens. And I don't know. It just seems like the wrong track to take. Especially with Hololive, with all the wink wink, nudge nudge, don't talk about the previous lives. You're an evil doxer if you say that Gargura is Senzawa. Where it actually seems like they're kind of impeding your exit and don't want you to become somebody else. Right? Like, it seems weird both ways. I think it's okay to be like, hey, I had this moment where your stream really helped me and I really liked it and it stuck with me for a long time. And thank you so much for being yourself, right? Like, and I'd love to see what comes next. Like, that's how I think about it. Right? Like, this chapter was cool, and let's move on to the next one. I don't think the VTuber funeral shit is okay. I don't think people need to be eulogizing. Like, you're allowed to feel sad. You're allowed to be aware of the passage of time, mono no aware, that kind of shit, you know, right? Like, it's okay to feel like, oh my god, it's been 5 years, and what a 5 years it's been, and we're tying up this chapter and all that. Like, you're allowed to feel a certain way about that, but the mental breakdowns and the eulogizing and funerals and I can't with it. You're not the only one celebrating. This is a boon. I can't wait for Doobie and Nimi and, you know, I can't wait for all of them to hang out together. I can't wait for a fucking Mint Fantome and Mint Phantom and how did I say Phantom? Mint. I can't wait for my fucking Mint and Senzawa stream. God damn it. Can you imagine them streaming together? Why did I say Phantome? Why did I was reading it out in my head like I was saying Hermione. It's because I don't ever say her last name, and I was thinking of the accented E. Whatever. I want Mint and Gura to stream together. I want them to hang out and be besties. I can't wait for our Gargura on Speak of the Devil, finally, you know? I can't wait for, and I mean, this is all an imposition on, like, what we expect her to do, but There are so many content creators in the world that take weird, weird, weird turns in order to stay relevant and in order to continue doing what they do. And I just can't see her not continuing. You know, and she wouldn't even have to do anything weird. That's my thinking here. Right? Like... Yeah, she already had a previous alias. It was Senzawa. Senzawa. She just did, like, YouTube shit posting as an anime girl. And it turns out that that has a lot of overlap with being a VTuber. Wait. Senzawa. Yes. Drunk Country Roads. That one. Yeah, no. I mean, to get into HoloLive, you have to have some sort of previous body of work. Whether or not we're aware of it, or whether or not it was substantial, it doesn't really matter. They have to have some sort of proof of concept, proof that they could do something. Amelia had a previous life, whatever. I hate that terminology, too. We've all had previous lives before being anime women online. Like, the fuck? I have a concurrent life, too. Like, previous... Yeah, artists... content creators of some sort, musicians in Callie's case, right? Like she's a performer. Fauna was big into like ASMR stuff already. She did ASMR videos before joining HoloLive, as I recall. Mume had a very similar track to Gura, where she was just like a kind of a anime girl shit poster. I mean, less shit posty for her, but still kind of the same deal, where it's like, you know, she's singing and goofing off. I can't remember what her previous alias was, but it's very similar circumstance. I think it was Sachi Owo, right? I might be wrong on that. Kiara had a whole body of work as an idol, like I've mentioned before. She worked, I mean, she literally was an idol in Japan. That was like her thing. She really wanted that to be a thing. I'm gonna go teleport to Chippy Choppa, and we're gonna go wait for this boat in 5 minutes. Thank you so much for bringing me here. Where's your umbrella? It's raining. You're getting soaked. Good lord. There you go. What? You don't have an umbrella. I don't think Prelude Discoveries is supposed to be playing here. Nobody tell on me, please. This is the Final Fantasy theme, though. What baits? I got them. You need Northern Krill or whatever the fuck. Not Northern Krill, you just need Krill. Krill, Plumpworm, and something else. Like the furry rep Senza? I'm pretty sure, yeah. I don't know her whole body of work, but that sounds pretty on brand, Nomad. I don't... Here, let me look. Let me... Senzawa. It's this one. This Senzawa. I don't care. You're not gonna catch me giving a fuck about people who would scold me for telling you who she was. But that's her channel. You fucked up and didn't get this, didn't you? What? Yeah, I didn't get it. How's that a fuck up? It's ugly. What the fuck would I wear that with? Maybe like my monk outfit? Like if I Maybe like this. Maybe I'd wear it with this. Kind of a fucked up outfit anyway. Oh yeah, impromptu fashion show. Yeah, they're the same creator. So I got my miner. Here, look at this. Look how cute I am. We got, I got samurai. Also very cute, very idle. We got dragoon, where I'm the moon bunny. We got... I think I have a good summoner one. Yeah, yeah. Look at that. That is inappropriate. We got... Do I have a good black mage? No, not really. Bard? No, not really. Machinist, though? No, not really. Dancer? We got Dancer. Yeah, we got an affinity for mini skirts, for sure. I got a long skirt here. This is pretty modest aside from the gigantic midriff. We got the warrior with the dress, the black dress. And the glasses that flip down. Of course. Deal with it. This is actually a top and a skirt. It's not a dress. We got Scholar, which is just in a bikini right now. We got Sage, where I got this nice, like, cool goth pink dress. What else do I got? I got Viper. Very cool sort of anime protagonist type shit. And we got Botanist, little flower girl. I think that's really it. I have like a generic crafting set where I'm like shop, you know, mechanic girl. We do a little dress up. I have some other glamour plates too that I put together, like, you know, this type shit. These let you just automatically apply these outfits to, you know, your current set. Here's my Blue Mage one. Here's the Viper. There's my Fisher. There's just random schoolgirl. Because, of course, you gotta have that. We got the black wedding dress. Very cute. Very cool. My mining outfit. Hard leather tank shit. And my old fishing outfit that I don't really wear anymore. I think that's kind of it. Yeah, the moon bunny. Spend a lot of time dressing up my cat girl, guys. Oh, it's time to go. I heard the ding ding. Gonna be time. Thank you, Chippy Choppa. Yeah, gunslinger. I had so I had an outfit for my machinist that it was very much like Western gunslinger with blue jeans, and I fucked it up. I have to put it back together. Says I can't register. I will register. I can't register. You're the leader. Can you please register? Thank you. Alright, so we're going to do one more ocean fishing venture here. Same as before. You weren't meeting requirement. Okay, well, you can blame me all you want. I am the much more accomplished fisher. Yeah, she did the OK Boomer song, for sure. That's probably her biggest one. Okay, Boomer. Whatever you say, Boomer. Yeah, that is Gargura. You could say that she's been curing Depresso since, like, way before she was Gura, right? Alright, we're gonna use Ragworm for Spectral this time. And where's Chippy Choppa going? Chippy Choppa, come this way. We fish. Fish maxing. Oh, I gotta eat my crab cakes. I gotta slam back some crab cakes. Yeah, since she got blitzed in Sing Country Roads, her blitz singing of Country Roads was better than Myth's first attempt at singing group Country Roads. That shit was... I don't think any of them think back fondly on that. I don't know, maybe they do now. Maybe it's like a moment in time for them, but at the time, none of them really seemed happy with how that one came out. I remember that being a thing they all agreed on. I wonder how they feel about it now. Maybe it's a precious memory for them. Okay, so my strategy this time is I'm going to use this... I'm going to spend points early to try and bank points for later. Oh, the seagulls are here. And there goes my whole plan. What am I supposed to catch? I need to catch fugu and something else. We're going for crabs or something. Oh boy. Really not happy that that came up so fast. Banjo, yeah. I love that deal with the emotes so much. Oh, they're alerting us of downtime coming up soon in chat. I think it starts in an hour or something, a couple hours. Oh, it's 11 p.m. Pacific. We got a couple hours. So I'm just going to stay the course. I'm just going to keep catching single fish. I don't really care that much. We'll get points no matter what. It's all good. It's all good, man. I hit the wrong button. Very sad. Many such cases. Gotta pop my fishing consumes. Gotta hit my fishing rotation. Alright, I'm just gonna slam it and whatever we get, we get. Okay, so not too bad. Not amazing, but a good start. A good start all the same. So I think we're going to just use Ragworm for trying to get these fugu fish, these metallic box fish or something. Yeah, that's what we want. More of those. I like these ocean fishing things. It's just so... I don't want to say it's mindless. There is definitely an angle of forethought to this where you will do poorly if you're not paying the fuck attention, but it's comfy. It's something I'm used to. Plus, it's nice to see other people fishing. I don't know. There's a whole element of loneliness to fishing in this game, so... I actually... I wonder if I still have that post. Unfortunately, I put it on Twitter, which I purged, but I had a moment while fishing a few months ago where I was just out on my own, and I was at a spot where a rare fish drops, and I was there for a while, and another person showed up and kind of just sat down next to me and started fishing too. And then, you know, we did that for a few minutes, and then a third person showed up and sat down, and we all kept fishing for this rare fish. And eventually the time for it passed, and none of us caught it. And we all stood up, because the window ended. We all stood up at the same time, and when we stood up, it was raining in the game, and our umbrellas automatically came out, and we all had the same umbrella. It was a very specific, like a Japanese parasol type thing. We all had the same umbrella, and then we all three stopped and went, same umbrella. It was just this weird little organic moment. Just a little cute thing that happened. But that's how starved you are for fucking social interaction while fishing. But those are the interactions I want from an MMO, from a big open world with other human beings in it, you know? And the constant struggle with developing a game like this is that you can't force that. You know, you can just engender an environment where it is going to occur naturally, but you can't force it. And that's what so much MMO content is nowadays, is like forcing people together. I'm gonna burn my ad snoozes way in advance. Fuck Jeff Bezos. For those who don't know, I guess I can explain it, because I don't care about peering behind the curtain shit. On twitch.tv, every stream, if you have the ad manager enabled, you can skip ads 3 times. And it doesn't really skip it, it just stalls it 5 minutes. And I try to make sure that I finish every stream having used all 3. It's always been my goal. And right now I'm at 2 out of 3 that I've used. And for those who don't know, streamers do not get to choose whether or not to show ads on this site, aside from basically not not choosing not to run ads means you get pre-rolls. That's it. That's your choice. Pre-rolls or in mid-stream ads. And there seems to be this misconception that you can turn ads off, both between viewers and streamers who just haven't read the fucking ad manager. And no, there is no way to turn off ads. The only way to avoid ads as a streamer on this site is to remain affiliate. Or not affiliate, pre-affiliate, to remain unaffiliated. If they can't pay you for ads, they can't run ads on your stream. It's basically how it goes. I mean, they can run ads. They could unilaterally decide that you just won't get the money for it, I guess. I don't know what the legality of that would look like, but currently speaking, if you aren't affiliate or partner, then you won't get ads. This is promising. I might trigger the spectral current here. Hold up. Nope. Gonna chum. So using chum, what I just used makes fish catch faster. Yeah, only reason you haven't turned yours on yet? Yeah, I see, the thing for me wasn't so much like, oh, I want the monetization. For me, it was like, oh, I want the silly, goofy Tangia and ETS monster and channel point stuff just to have fun with. Like, by the way, Ferris, I don't know if you're still watching, but Deck Talk is in the channel points menu. You can fuck with it in there. I don't care. You can spam me with noises. I don't know why it muted earlier. I didn't do that. Yeah, the rest of the ecosystem. I like having channel points. I like putting all sorts of stuff in there. I added a redeem in there that changes my model to the pixel model or back if you use it twice. And actually, I use it from time to time because it's one of the easier ways for me to switch models. Like, honestly, if I could separate the Tangia prices from their bit price, like if I could make it so that the channel point price was separate from the bit price, I would probably make all that stuff like channel points and like make the bits extremely expensive so nobody would buy it. But you can't do that, unfortunately. I don't really need any money from the stream. I just spend any money I get from it on skebs and models and stuff. Like the lovely skeb that you see covering my chat right now. I haven't really thought anymore about getting a full model. I kind of like this one a lot. If anything, I might get I might get one of Blue Man's like fully customized model chibi models, but this one just feels right. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I'm kind of just like not even there's nothing for me to do right now in this boat. Like I need the spectral current to trigger, please. Please, I have all the resources stacked. I can't do anything else. I guess I could chum. I could be chumming every cast. This might be cooked. This might be a cooked run, chat. Oh, maybe, maybe not. May this be the spectral bass, please. Give me the ghost bass. Nope. Hooked boat. Cursed boat. Boat's fucked. Defective boat. I'm returning this boat. We're kind of at the point now where we don't want to trigger the spectral because we won't get a full window. You're chumming. Yeah, I know you're chumming. I'm chumming. I'm chumming. Anybody spamming TTS with that? About to chum. Look, somebody in chat said it. I'm about to chum. Oh, you guys can't see it. Hold up. Fuck. Here, I'll show it to you. Shit, can I not? Move the girl out of the way. Look. I'm about to chum. I'm chumming. Jesus. Get her back on her bed there. There we go. Mayo? Oh, God. Oh, those are zone emotes, of course. I mean, I don't know who that is. Alright, this is a spectral bass, and it's gonna trigger the spectral, and everybody's gonna get mad at me. Watch. It was a spectral. It didn't trigger the spectral current, though. It's okay. You gotta love the ear cutouts in the cat girl hats. Like, functional design for the modern cat girl. Also the tail cutouts in the dress. And yet they can't do Vera hats. That's true. Well, the holes would have to be on the top. You put the holes in the top of a hat, and you don't have no hat anymore. You just got like a headband, basically, right? Honestly, I want to see them. I don't want to say develop another MMO from the ground up, but I want to see them have the opportunity to use the lessons they've learned from things they've done wrong in this game, i.e. the way clothing is fucking handled and scaled individually to each race. Like, I want to see them come at that problem with a fresh set of eyes and not 15 years of built-up itemized baggage. You know what I mean? Because that's why Vera don't get hats, is because the way they handle items in this game, every single item they've ever added needs to be fit to that character skeleton and given a unique, you know, given a unique, basically a unique set of armor. For each piece of armor, they need to give a unique set for that race in order for them to wear it. And so they just skip on the hats because the hats require the most specific work in order to function in all circumstances. See, that's the thing too, is I don't know how they can't afford to pay somebody to work through it. But to my mind, it's just that they probably don't want to set the precedent that that's something that they're going to do. Yeah, that's exactly it, Tetsuro. A lot of this game is basically a loan that was taken out in somebody else's name, you know, like like a lot of these designs and systems and functions are inherited from a bad decision made before any of this existed. It's astounding what they've been able to rework while keeping so much of that base game intact. Okay, hold on. We gotta lock in real quick. We're going for knife jaws, which is krill. And we're gonna like boost the hell out of this. Come on, give me that two exclamation points. That's not it. Looking for 2 exclamation points. Come on. Hit me with it. Give me at least one. Come on. I mean, that's not it, but we'll hit it just to move on. Okay, 2 exclamation points. We need it. It's going to take a minute. Come on. That's not it. We got plenty of time for this. That's not it either. It's too fast. That was too fast. We need to wait like 5 seconds. At least 5 seconds and get 2 exclamation points. This might be it. This might be it. This is it. This is it. This is it. We're going to get big points from this one. Watch. Watch up here. We're going to get like 3,000 points from this. Yeah. That was it right there. You'll love to see it. Alright. Now we just spam catch. We need to spam catch and get points back. I'm not mooching that. I don't care about mooch. If we get another, like, 7-second 2 exclamation point, I'll hit this double hook, maybe. That's not it. I sure would love to catch one more high-quality fish so I could hit this Thaliax flavor. Come on. That would solve all of my problems right away, like so. Okay, now we're just gonna spam cast and see if we can get one more chance at that 7 times, no, that's not it. Come on. Give it to me. That's not it. We got 2 more casts, I think. Alright, this will be the last cast. I'm gonna have to just take whatever it gives me. That's fine. Not risking it. That was not bad. We're doing pretty good right now. What do we need to catch? We need to catch Fugu. So that's ragworm, or yeah, ragworm. Ragworm. I just need 2 more Fugu fish. Come on. Give me Fugu. Yeah, it was some nice hooking for sure. If I can get 2 more Fugu, we'll be set. That is good. That is really good. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Let me do it, let me do it, let me do it. Identical cast. We did it. We guaranteed it. We guaranteed it. We did it. We 100% this boat. Come on. Yes. Mission accomplished, chat. Good shit. You love to see it. Can't even... Oh, they're complaining in shout chat. There was a pretty rare fish available there, and none of them got it, it sounds like. Oh, I should have triple hooked that. Oh well, I'm not gonna lose sleep over like 40 points. Yeah, exactly 40 points. Okay. Successful run, Jippy. How'd you do? You suck? How many points you get? Fugu evade you. 6K? I have 7K. You did fine. You did fine. I am the main character. I'm in the middle of the boat. Bye, boat. Say bye to the boat, everybody. Alright, let's see what points we got. Well, let's see, let's see. I think I got like 13, 14K total. Boom, 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 boom. Nope. You're gonna be a little short of that. 13K. 13K, just about. We'll take that. Throw it in the pile, you know? Excuse me, miss. You can go this way. Alright. So, that was fun. We got some fishing done today. I caught some fish. We caught like at least 2 dozen fish that I didn't have already. Another, you know, step of the way there. This was fun. This is premium blabber content, so like I can blab on top of this all day. Probably see more of this coming in the future. Maybe I'll catch up on Dawn Trail on stream. Well, yeah. This was fishing with Cher. You know, it's something I've done a lot of, something I'll continue to do more of, and something I'll probably stream again. Thank you for joining me, Chippy. I like your parrot. Your bird. Your... Well, we're not gonna spoil what it is. I know. I know. I know who it is. But yeah. It's burp. Anyway, let me see if I can send you guys somewhere. Let's see. Let's see who's live on Twitch right now. I'm snoozing my ads again, because fuck Jeffrey Bezos, like I said. Just fuck Jeff Bezos. What the fuck, Twitch? Let me expand the channel list. Holy hell. Yeah, you know what? I think we're just going to end it. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go watch the Cyclothon probably for a little bit after this. And I think you guys should too, because it's been like my favorite thing ever. Yeah. Thank you for hanging out, Tetsaro. It was good to see you. Thanks for everybody hanging out. It's good to see all of you, but, you know, we'll be back again. I don't want to make promises. Every time I make a promise about when I'm coming back, I don't know when I'm coming back. It's more down to like day to day how I fucking feel after work. So I'm gonna send y'all over just to go watch. I don't know. Does anybody have any raid targets before I send you into like the abyss? Because I think I'm just gonna send y'all over to the charity stream, and I'm just gonna wash my hands of it. Yeah. Go say hi to Connor Dog. Oh, you can't raid Connor Dog. Never mind. We're just gonna end then. Fuck it. Misha Pond? Yeah. For sure. Why not, Nomad? Let me see. See if I'm able to. I'm not always able to. Artsy fartsy talking about my CDs. CDs nuts. Oh, I see she's drawn. Yeah, we can raid her. That's cute. Very cute drawings. Alright. I'll send y'all over to Misha Pion. Misha Pion. At Nomad's suggestion. Be kind. Be nice. Say hi. And enjoy. Enjoy whatever they're drawing. It looks like they're drawing some cat girls. So probably the type